All right, you guys. So let's have this conversation. Another one about, just making money in the business of breeding. So I've gone over a couple of the steps with you guys in different videos. If y'all haven't seen it, check my other videos so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about up until this point. Check my prior videos on this channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel too, and like the video, share the video as well. But we've talked about the steps of saving money, doing your research. A big thing is also getting the test. You need to get your dogs tested, DNA tested for your pups to see exactly, what they're carrying. You need that information. That information is very important. Sometimes people will say stuff that's not necessarily true about Frenchies, and you kind of want the DNA test so that you can prove, bloodline and things like that. So that's a big thing that's very important in this business. You want to get the dogs DNA tested. Again, that's very important. It's gonna cost you some money, but it's a part of the investment. When you get in this business, you don't just want a backyard, operation going on. Some people do it. They're not doing it the right way. They just doing it to make a quick little piece of chump change. But if you're doing it correct and you want to be reputable, you want people to respect you, you got to have all your paperwork in order, So that's something I'm very big on. That should be very big. Y'all see how they knock all the food out all the time. That everybody should be big on. And so, again, those DNA tests are important, so you can see what your dog is carrying, So hopefully everybody's doing great tonight or today, whatever time it is that you guys are seeing this video. And yes, it's a very profitable business, dealing with the pups can be stressful a lot of times, but when you love your pups and you really put time and effort into them, your time, effort, your money and love into them, everything that you put in, you'll get out, everything. And you'll find yourself wanting to keep pups along the way, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I wanted to keep certain babies, I felt like that I could use them in breeding in the future. So sometimes you will. Sometimes you'll get offers you can't refuse, in this business, depending on the customer and what the customer likes, but you definitely want to get that thing down pat as far as we're talking with, just the DNA test. And so a lot of these things come into play when you, are doing this type of business. So make sure you get it right. You guys see how my pups do. Y'all see them all the time. I do these videos all the time while they're eating. So they're kind of focused on something when I'm talking to you. So they're not really bothering me too much, because other parts of the day I'm letting them run around when I'm not feeding them. They on my helmet. So this is one time I know where I can feed them, that they focus on the food. I can talk and they still don't be distracted. Because normally if I talk, they'll just come right to me. But, it is a lot of money in this business. I'm not going to front, And if you do business right, you can make a lot of money. And that is a true statement. A lot of people ask me that question, hey, can you really make money in that business? Yeah. But you also have to be willing to invest money first. So it's not going to be a situation where you come without money and you just hit the jackpot. Some people think that you could just do it, hit the jackpot, but nah, it's a lot that comes into it, especially the breeding process, making sure all of your pups are up to shots, making sure there's no infections, your pups are doing well at all times. It's just a lot of things that go into it. You know what I mean? A lot of things that go into it. So, again, and you like to see your pups active like mine are. Mine are very active, love to eat the food, love to drink, you know, and so that's a great sign. Very active, very playful, you know, very comfortable. So again, that's a great sign. And they don't fight over the food. I like that, you know. They will kind of get to where they try to be a little bit bossy. You guys see Nikki right there, she's putting her feet all in the plate. So they will get like that at times, but, you know, for the most part, they cool. You know what I'm saying? And anything they knock out the bowl, y'all see Lex is eating it up right off the floor. The floor is clean, so, you know, Lex, he gonna do what he gotta do. Anything they knock off the plate, he's sweeping that up quick. Look how you going up, see? So yeah, you guys, I just want to cover that part in this video. But yeah, man, you can make a lot of money, man. I've heard people making millions and millions of dollars off this. You know, this is a real business for them, and it never stops. You know, once you get in the game, you're serious. You get real deep in the game. You in the game. You know, so if you have a love and a passion for dogs, especially Frenchies, which require sometimes special attention, make sure that you guys, you know, really have the time and the effort to put into this, the energy to put into this. It's very important.